Before Lee Corso, the entertainer, commentator, and coach, there was the Sunshine Scooter. Quick, smart, scrappy starting quarterback and defensive back in Florida State's formative years. Lee led the Seminoles in interceptions in 54, rushing in 55, and passing and total offense in 56, and even held the FSU career interception record for more than 20 years.
He played in the 50s. He's one of the few guys that played back then that could still play today. He could still play today. He was quick and he was instinctive.
Corso followed his calling into coaching. As a young assistant to Tom Nugent at Maryland, Lee was given a responsibility in 1962 that would change Southern college football forever and end ACC segregation.
My job was to find a young man who could meet the criteria of being an excellent football player, but be a pathfinder. I mean a guy that was going to take a lot of stuff.
That young man was Darrell Hill, a talented wide receiver at the Naval Academy.
Got out, they were going to recruit an African-American player, and they put in the paper, and the next day I was praying to God. I said, please help me, I got a call from Mrs. Hill. Hello, Darrell's not real happy at the Naval Academy. I think he's going to leave. I said, thank you, Lord. So I recruited Darrell Hill from the United States Naval Academy to the University of Maryland to break the color barrier in the Atlantic Coast Conference.
Lee was given his first head coaching challenge at age 33, breathing life into a Louisville program that the school had nearly dropped.
Lee was able to recruit, I know, at least 25 guys that should have never been at the University of Louisville. They should have been at Ohio State, they should have been at Michigan, they should have been at Notre Dame. I always tell people he wasn't nearly so funny when he was drilling you and making you run wind sprints and practicing you 3 times a day, but he was a very, very demanding coach.
In 4 seasons at Louisville, Lee won 2 conference titles and took the Cardinals to their first ever bowl game.
He had saved Louisville football. Over a period of the 4 years that he was there, I feel like he saved Louisville football.
The next major challenge, Indiana. 10 seasons teaching players who've been told they weren't good enough to believe.
He made us believe that we're going to win those games every time, we knock that door down and we're ready to go. I think he always had us ready to play, and I think it showed in some of the games that we won.
Throughout his career, Lee was a gifted motivator. His approach was sometimes highly unconventional.
He was crazy. I don't know if you... They were playing a Thanksgiving game, I think. He came out on the field with a turkey on a leash, leading his team out on the field.
Lee's theatrical flair and passion translated naturally to TV. In 1987, he joined ESPN, where he found his way to a startup called College Game Day. By the time the show hit the road in 1993, Corso was a part of college football's fabric.
Not so fast, my friend. I think LSU's better, but Auburn close.
I say nothing! There we go. I say nothing! Not so fast, my friend!
Things like that, catchwords, people just listen to them and they remember him by it. I mean, nobody remembers I was a coach now. I don't think I'm a pencil salesman.
Rocky Top, Rocky Top, Rocky Top, not so fast. Cactus Bowl, Arizona State in a not so fast, my friend. Not so fast, my friend. I didn't know you were going to do that.
Yeah.
He really understands much more than just X's and O's. It's about how you deliver it and how you have fun.
Roll, Tide, roll! Tiger, mate, Tiger, mate. I'm going with the Trojans! This'll do it! Wow!
I've learned over the years that he's going to make just his honest pick, and he's right a lot more than he's wrong, that's for sure.
Look this! I found it, Ted! This is my school! Go Navy! Beat Army!
He developed his own role. Nobody else does that but Lee Corso, and he makes it work.
The nose are going to get him! Get it! Right there! Oh! He faked him! The head fake! I love you, but I'm sorry!
Coach Corso is college football to me. I mean, it starts off on Saturday morning. We're just watching him and the enthusiasm that he has for this game. It's part of the reason that people love college football is because of Coach Corso.